Howdy folks, welcome to this week's Ag Report. So this week, we're going to talk a little bit with our youngest son, John Paul Dineen III, and kind of give a little perspective of how he and I work together and kind of what that means in his point of view. So he is the fifth, I am the third. You may be asking, well, where's the fourth? So we did have a son that was the fourth. We lost him in an ag accident, and I kind of start with that a little bit because he does work with me, but because of that accident years ago, that kind of puts a different perspective on that work. Sometimes there are things that go on that you just have that extra precaution and stuff like that. So I try when we work beforehand to explain to him kind of what we're doing and what's going on, what could happen, things to look out for and that kind of stuff. A lot of times we'll use two-way radios so that we can stay in touch and chat back and forth. I can give him heads up, if there's low wires hanging in the field to watch out for, or holes or washouts and stuff like that. So anyways, that's a little bit of how we do. But as a general rule, we try, John Paul homeschools. And so a lot of the things we do, I try to use as a learning experience or a teaching thing. We use a lot of math when we're planting, seed spacing and so many seed per acre and that kind of stuff, depth. So I'll show him, how we're looking at how deep that seed is or how far apart, that kind of stuff. When it comes to harvest time, we'll pull those ears and count the kernels, the rows and stuff like that to try and get an estimate on the yield. So we'll use that in math. Maybe when we're working on stuff, it'll be problem solving, how to fix this broken thing, whatever that might be, and how to make it better sometimes, product improvement. And then also, history and government. We get the opportunity to visit with congressmen and state representatives and elected officials and stuff, and he gets to go with us. So he gets to kind of see firsthand how that kind of works, how that process works and stuff. So John Paul, tell me kind of your thoughts of some of the experiences that you maybe get to do, whether that's meeting with those, officials. What is that like in your perspective? Maybe something that you read about in your book, talking about the state capitol or Washington, D.C., but then yet you got to go to Washington, D.C. and stuff. So what's that kind of like?
I think it's a really neat experience that not all kids get to do. And I really enjoy it.
So, you get different opportunities to meet with people and things like that, and opportunities to do stuff that help us. So what's it like, when we go out to work and, we like harvest time, we've posted some videos of you helping in the buggy and stuff, and you're kind of in your own world over there in the buggy. So tell me what you're kind of thinking about while you're waiting on me to fill up a hopper in the combine.
I just think that it's a really neat experience that not all kids get to do, and I think that I am very lucky that I'm able to do it, and I really enjoy it. I like that it gives me something to do, and I think that's about all I can think of.
That's okay. So, there's some days that we get to, go have some fun too. It's not all work and stuff like that. And sometimes we get to go, ride around in the pasture and feed the cows, call them up a little bit, or maybe just taking some target practice and stuff like that. So on the fun side of things, what are some things that you enjoy to do?
I enjoy to ride my four-wheeler around our pasture and go crawdad fishing and hang out with uh, um, our animals and stuff. And I like to kind of be out in the pasture, like not like away from like the road and stuff, to where it's like nice and quiet and stuff like that. And
Cool.
then I just like to think. So
Well, good deal. Well, like I say, it's a family affair, whether that's our farm or other farms or other ranches. And kids they play an important part that is unique to their personalities and stuff. Uh, there are some kids that they may get into the social end of it, social media end, helping their parents on Instagram and Facebook and doing pictures and stuff for their operation. There are some kids that we have a friend in Hill County that they are into the farming end of it, and their kid can probably outdrive some older folks on their tractors in there. And then there's some that are into the cattle and the livestock end of it. So I hope this kind of gives you a little bit of a glimpse into a farm kid on the farm. Years ago, a couple of generations back, it was kind of the norm to have chores and things like that to do. Not so much anymore. We're getting more urban around, so the little less farm kids around. But I think there's still good life aspects that can be learned on a farm or a ranch, that kind of stuff. Good life skills that no matter what he grows up to do, will give him good things to fall back on and good skills going forward. So anyways, hope you've enjoyed talking with John Pauly today and kind of hearing his perspective there. I know you've seen pictures of him doing different things, so we just wanted to give him the opportunity to share from his point of view. So y'all take care now.